Come on.
Right here. Rooms. Come on. Look out. Yep. Come on, Tony. Yep. Come on. Yep. Right here. Keep it moving. Big out. Come on. Extend it. Come on. Go, Hunter. That's you. Come on. That's the world. What's going on, guys? Hunter Labrada here at Rise and Grind Gym. Really excited to take you through an arm session today. So that's going to be biceps and triceps. Each and every exercise we go to, I'm going to break down the why behind it, how to set up the exercise, and then finally how to actually execute the movement. So follow along. Let's get it. Okay, I'm going to use that roller real quick. Fucking spine is
When you're a big bear like this guy, you need to stretch out for a while. You know, I tell him the same thing. You ever see a lion stretch before he takes down the gazelle? No. So that's why I'm a lion and he's a bear.
No, but bears hibernate all winter before doing something. Oh, fuck. All right, guys. So like I said, triceps and biceps today. It's an upper body leg day. Anyways, first exercise up, we're going to do, so I personally prefer to go, this is how I order all of my workouts. I kind of want to go from the most demanding to the least demanding exercises. So in the case of arm day, nothing's truly that demanding, but tricep exercises definitely call for more load than the bicep exercises. So I personally like to start with both tricep exercises and then move on to both bicep exercises. We're going to do 2 and 2 today. As far as like structure for the session goes, the concept that we are going to be using is, training the muscle in a shortened position first, and then moving on to a second exercise where we train it in the lengthened position. It is getting a little bit in the weeds, but I do believe, really setting up properly and having those different resistance profiles does make a difference, especially on something like arms. So I'll talk through each individual exercise and, how we're setting that up and what we want, but that is the general overarching, theme for today, setup, structure, whatever the hell you want to call it. So I'm going to stop rambling and let's train some arms.
Pumps.
Pumps.
Pumps. You got all that, Tony? All I heard was pump.
All I heard was Hunter not take a breath and say the entire workout without stopping.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Pre-workout.
I just do what I'm told.
Pre-workout's working. Last a bunch of trend. Just throw the weights around.
All right,
That's
guys,
the real secret.
I'll give you you want the tips to success? All right, white monsters, anabolic steroids, nicotine, and gambling. Don't do any of those and you'll be great.
I was about to ask how many Olympias he's been to.
1 to watch.
1 to spectate. Come on. Now you're getting there. These are the ones we want. Big up. And 1. Come on. Yep. Fix that.
Also helps having somebody with you to push those sets. I see a lot of guys nowadays trying to do progressive overload and take it to failure, which is great. I love that style of training. But again, do it in a safe way. Ask for a spot from somebody you trust and have them give you those extra few force reps. That really helps.
Yeah. And, just piggybacking on what he said, I completely agree. Training partner is optimal both from a safety standpoint and the ability to, force a rep if you want to with your form perfectly intact. That being said, if you train by yourself and the 2 options are a shitty rep with compromised form, or you had a grinder of a rep but had a little bit left in the tank, second option is going to be better. That proximity to failure is what you're after. So keep that in mind.
There it is. Saying it. Come on. Fail, don't quit. Let's go. Good. Again. Drive, drive. That's you. All right, right here. Come on.
Yep.
Really tough. Come on. Let's go.
Yep.
There it is. Sometimes like a Jedi mind trick with them. You like barely touch it and they just go for that like that little bit extra. And then sometimes I'm curling weight off them and scared the shit out of me. We're doing 2 or 3 here. 2. All right. Let's go, honey. Keep that tempo. Let's go.
So, like I said once already, the intensity really is what matters. You know, we can talk about rep ranges, exercise selection, all of that doesn't make a difference. Yes, absolutely, but none of it works at the proper intensity. So, you know, what you just saw the last couple sets is, you know, even like on an arm day, I'm training arms right now, but you know, it's hard, it hurts, you know, taking a muscle to failure, it should feel, you know, roundabouts like battery acids pumping through it. So keep that in mind, make your sets count.
Up. Oh. Perfect. There we go.
Woo! Rib breakers. I'm awake. All right, guys. Second exercise up. This is going to be a good one that you can do. It's a modification to a very common exercise, but it's going to be an overhead tricep extension. But the reason I'm holding 2 ropes is you can see how narrow that is. This is like nowhere near as wide as I am, so it really just throws all of the biomechanics off. So what we're going to do is use 2 ropes, and you're able to get a much more natural arm path, especially if you're a bigger guy. But you know, I'm going to say, just randomly throw a number out there. If you were like a trained individual that weighs like over 200 pounds, this is probably going to be a positive modification for you on this exercise. So all you're going to do is just get 2 ropes. They need to be the same ropes, obviously, and then just clip them both onto the same carabiner like that. And now you have a nice long extension rope. You know, I know we're about to do them overhead, but just so you know, this is a great modification for doing a normal push down too. You can see how much more I'm able to get my shoulders back and set and really just concentrate on that elbow flexion instead of ripping it apart like I'd have to if it was short. All right, so biggest things, hold on, Tony, so I can get here. Biggest things that we want to keep in mind when we're doing this exercise is we are doing them to train the muscle in a lengthened position. So what does that mean? It's a fancy way of saying that we want to keep that upper arm up throughout the rep. So what a lot of people will do, easier for me to show you, is when they do these, they will, instead of, because you see where my upper arm is right now, as I extend, it's going no lower. It's either staying the same or actually even getting a little higher throughout the range of motion. What we don't want to turn this into is a where we're actually coming like down with it, especially if you're using like a long enough rope, you're actually able to like extend with your arm down. So think about keeping that humerus up, reaching back, thumbs to ears, getting a full stretch, and then getting a full extension.
Here, moves. Right here, come on. Big out. Let's go, come on, honey.
Oh, that is rough. All right, so that is a wrap on triceps. Like I said, 2 exercises, 2 sets per exercise. Moving on to biceps. So same concept, training the biceps as the tricep. Gonna start with it in a shortened position and then move on to an exercise that puts it in a lengthened position. So for the first bicep exercise, we are doing a machine preacher curl, unilaterally though. Why unilaterally? Because I am wider than the machine and also have very poor external rotation in my shoulders. So to get everything aligned the way that I want it to, and this is going to be most guys, you know, that are bigger. So if you're a bigger guy, this tip will probably apply to you. Doing it one arm at a time allows us to have our body positioned in a way so we're able to get that joint alignment that we're after. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, all in a straight line with that armpit of your elbow facing straight up. If I did them with both hands, I'd literally be like doing a curl like that. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to have that bicep aligned and get a good contraction through it. So doing it unilaterally allows me to do that. Doing it unilaterally will probably allow you to do it better as well.
Come on. Good. Again. Stay in it. Right here, come on. Keep it going. That's you. Another. Go, go. Good. Come on. Show me. Come on. That's you. Come on. Right here. Let's go. Keep it moving. Dig out.
Yep. There it is. There's more. Come on.
Send it. Good. Another. Show me. Come on. Right there. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Turn it.
right, so second bicep exercise up is going to be one we're doing to train it from a lengthened position. This is one of 2 exercises typically that I will use for this. We're going to do a basically incline dumbbell curl today. The other one that I like to use in this scenario is like a step forward cable curl. Regardless of which exercise you do, the main point is to have that humerus in an extended position, so you're starting the curl from a lengthened position, and as you move through the curl, keeping that upper arm relatively fixed back so you're able to get it really short. But like I said, we're training it from the lengthened position, so we are after that stretch in the first 40-50% of the movement. So let me show you what it looks like. So get in here, let it stretch back, and then right to here.
Send it. Come on. Go, Hunter. Finish strong, bro. Good. Send it. Come on. Give me another. Let's go. Get there. Go. Yup. There we go. Whew.
Yep.
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 That's how you win the day right there.
All right, guys, that is a wrap on arms. Complete transparency, that is the exact arm session that I've been running either twice a week or once every 5 days for the last 5 years now. So I have been rinsing and repeating on it, slowly progressing it over time, and my arms haven't stopped growing. So if you're looking for a new arm workout, one that you can run for a while, this is the one you're looking for. All those modifications and exercise selections we made make it as healthy as possible on your joints and also load it as intelligently as possible. So it is a very, very tried and true arm program for myself and a lot of other people. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments. See y'all next time.